Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Time to take that walk and go see what's in the fridge today. Hello everybody, thanks for stopping by Greg's Beer Reviews today. Today's beer comes from New Belgium. This is their 2 Below Ale. And this is a extra special strong bitter ESB. And this one comes in at 6.60 ABV. And it says best before 09 February 14. So we're good there. This beer was sent to me by Matt. I can get New Belgium here, and I have not seen this one. I'm not saying it's not available here. I just haven't paid enough attention to it. I don't buy a lot of this style, and normally you have to buy at least a 6-pack of the New Belgium beers just about everywhere you go. And normally I don't buy a whole 6-pack of something that I have not tried before, so I usually buy them one at a time at those particular stores, or do the mixed packs or something like that. So not had this one, so Matt, thanks again for sending this one to me. We're going to review it. Says here availability is winter on this. Imagine it is, being a name at 2 Below. You're not going to have that in the summertime unless you're in Antarctica or somewhere like that. The food pairings for this beer, if I can get the tablet to work here. Food pairings cuisine is barbecue. Cheeses is buttery brie, Gouda, Havarti, Swiss. Your nutty cheeses, Asiago, Colby, Parmesan. And the meat is pork and game. Glassware is the pint becker, the tumbler, the mug, the sidel, and the stein. I've got the pint glass for this one. And this is not recommended for extended cellar rings on this beer, so if you can get your hands on it, I would drink it up accordingly and not try to put this up. Commercial description on this. Put on your wool socks and crack open a 2 Below Ale. This tasty winter warmer started life as a small batch beer brewed for the Al Johnson Uphill Downhill, a telemark ski race in Crested Butte, Colorado. The Uphill Downhill celebrates the exploits of Al Johnson, letter carrier extraordinaire who delivered mail by ski in the late 1800s. Dry hopping during fermentation creates a floral nose and a hint of peppery and spicy subtle undertones. 2 Below, or 2 Degree Below, provides a bright hoppy palate and a cheery warm afterglow. So, I don't have the IBUs listed here on this beer. And it's not listed on the other side either, and I don't believe it's on the bottle here anywhere. Nope, sure isn't. But it is what it is. So we're going to pop the cap on this one, and let's do it now. What do you think? We've rambled on long enough. Let's get it in the glass. Someone said this is a lighter version of the Celebration Ale that Sierra Nevada does. Looks very carbonated in the glass, a lot of bubbles streaming up. Not overly carbonated, didn't pour a monster head. Of course, I didn't pour it very aggressive. It is a deeper amber. It's not a dark amber, but it's definitely a little darker than a golden. I would say a tangerine amber, very clear. I can see right through it. Let's get a nose on this one. Don't know if I would go to the extent of calling it a close or a milder version Celebration. It doesn't have a super hoppy presence. I'm getting more of a floral herbal than a piney grapefruit on the nose. There is a hop presence there, I will give it that. A little bit of citrusy in there. And it smells like it's got a nice malt backbone to it too. Maybe some caramel or toffee in there. Well, let's give it a taste and see what we think of this one. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Matt. Not exactly what I was expecting. It is very subdued, very mild, very sessionable. A little on the bland side for somebody like me that drinks a lot of hoppy beers and stouts and porters and stuff. And for a winter warmer, it's not warming me up too much right now. Very easy drinking. But to me, it doesn't have a lot of taste. A little on the bland side to me. I do have a little bit of hoppiness there. This would probably make a good transitional beer for somebody that drinks the Bud Miller and Coors that's never had something with a huge amount of hops. To try something like this, it has just a little more hops than what those lagers are going to have. Well, it's right out of the fridge, 40 degrees. Let me let it warm up and let the other half taste it, and we'll come back and do the final comments on this one and see where it ends up. Alright guys, I'm back. Got just a little left of this and kind of glad. This doesn't impress me at all. Very thin, kind of on the watery side. There's a little bit of citrusy hop in there and a little bit of maltiness, but it's just very weak. Like I said before, a good transitional beer. If you're not used to drinking any craft beer, this may be a good one. Now, on the positive side, I'm not getting in the alcohol for 6.6%. It's well made in that aspect, so that I don't get any alcohol taste on the nose or in the taste. So, not impressive to me. Matt, I'm glad you sent it to me. That way I know not to buy it. I don't chug, guys. Not doing it for me at all, guys. Like I said, probably a good transitional beer for this time of year. So, all you Bud Miller Coors drinker and wants to drink something with just a little more hoppiness and a little more taste than what you're drinking, this may be a good transitional one to kick over onto the craft beer side. But for you average craft beer drinkers or seasoned craft beer drinkers, I don't think you're going to find a whole lot going on with this beer. Just my opinion now, guys. What I'm telling you is not what Rate Beer says or not what Beer Advocate says. This is what Greg says. So, not too impressed with this one. Good, well-made beer, I have to give him that, because the alcohol is very well hidden. But not a lot of taste one way or the other. Malty backbone, very light, and just a slight hint of a citrusy hop in there. But it is what it is. Guys, it does have a date on the bottle. I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to give it the 6, which is a B-. Wasn't impressed with it. I'm glad I got to try this one and not have to buy a whole 6-pack of it. It's not bad, and I could probably drink this. It might be very good to drink with a meal too. But not something to drink on its own, especially if you used to drink something a little stronger than this, which I am. So, with that being said, let's go see what the other guys say. We'll go over to Rate Beer first, and Rate Beer says 75 overall, but 91 in the style. So they're not impressed with the overall beer, but they're saying it fits into the ESB, the winter warmer style. I could disagree with that too, but I'm not going to. If they think that's what it is, so be it. We'll go over to Beer Advocate now, and they say 83, which is in the low B's. That's a slight. I would probably give it, if I was to give it a number, I would probably say 81. 80 or 81 on this one, guys. So if you've had this one, give me some comments back on this one. Matt, thanks again for sending this one down to me. I do appreciate it, buddy. Let me know, guys, what you think of this beer. Hit that like button, rate, comment, subscribe, and let's go see what's in the fridge tomorrow. I hope it's a little better than this one, though. We'll see. Come on back.